Okay. Hopefully everybody can find me again. We'll consider this part 2. As my streams get really long, and that way if someone just wants to see what I bought, they don't have to watch the art if they're not interested. So, or if they only got time to watch one or the other. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay, are we back? Okay. I don't know. Hopefully I don't lose viewers doing that, but I feel like some of my streams go really long, and I need to break them off, separate them for the people that don't have the time to spend at them. All right, so let's see. I guess what we'll do. Where's my funky book where I was making? I took that off there. Okay, let me look at Kathy's pictures one more time. Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate. I don't see it. Let me refresh. Did she say she has posted them? Why am I not seeing them? I don't see them. I don't know. Oh well, I'll look later. We'll play. Maybe what we'll do is we'll play with this today. This is simple and easy. I think so. Most of these look like it. And let's try. I'm going to do mine. I'm not doing mine on canvases. I'm going to do mine on an art journal. I'm not going to use a canvas for mine. Let me grab a book here. It says they use 12 by 12. I'm not going to do. Let me get my big giant. I'm going to get my big. Here, maybe I could use this actually. 12 by 12. Let's see. No measure. I don't know if I have 12 by 12 cardstock, but this is heavy cardstock. Nope, this is 11. That's right. This ain't big enough. Hold on. Let me grab some watercolor paper. I think I have one. We'll do a mini version. I'll use this book. This book's pretty big. We'll do a skinny. It'll be a skinny version, just for fun. Or I could do the heart on 2. Let's see. I could do like the heart and then the heart. I could make it on a 2-page spread. Oh, that reminds me. I have to, I was thinking I could use this for some of the fabric stuff that you got us. The fabric. Let's see if I can find it. Do I have 2 pieces of paper together? Maybe not. I thought there would be 2 pieces of paper together without burlap. There's that one, that one. Are they all weird? Hold on. I haven't worked in this book forever. Here, paper. That's what I need. Paper. Let's just work on this one. So all we're going to do is paint a background. And then we're going to do some hearts. With the silver, the gold. This will be fun. This will be easy. Easy peasy. Oh, no wonder. I'm like, I don't see it. You didn't hit the send button. it up a little bit, but yeah, let's just have some fun and chill and play with this. So we need some turquoise, some lime green. These look like Dina Wakley colors. All right. Turquoise, lime green. All right, here we go. All right. Lime green, turquoise. Well, that's almost like a light blue. Turquoise, light blue. Let's see. That's really more of a darker turquoise. Let me get. I have a ton of turquoise. This is close enough. This one is peacock. We'll try this. And this is peacock teal. I'm going to use this color. It's close enough. Lime green, pale pink, navy. All right, pale pink, navy. Hello, welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry to leave and come back. I was trying to keep my streams from getting too long. Some people might just be here for just to see the goodies. Fluorescent pink. I just got a fluorescent pink the other day. And orange. Fluorescent red. Fluorescent. Hold on. I know I have a fluorescent pink. I just bought one. Bought a whole bunch of fluorescents. I don't use them that much, but you should have them in your arsenal just in case. Fluorescent red. Oh, wait, fluorescent pink. Sorry. That's red. Hold on. Fluorescent pink. Let's try the fluorescent pink. Hold on. Let me look. I know I have some. Just give me 2 seconds. We're doing art on the fly, and that means I'm digging. All right, fluorescent pink. Fluorescent pink. Fluorescent pink. Ah, found it. Okay. Boy, all sorts of. Okay, fluorescent pink. And pink, normal pink, deep orange, and magenta. magenta. And her magenta is darker. All of these are different, varying by manufacturer. Like her magenta is definitely darker than like Dina Wakley magenta. It all varies. I mean, all manufacturers have some variances. This is a medium magenta. That's probably a little closer to it. Oh, deep orange. Meaning like a red orange. Okay. Got all my pink colors. I have water sitting here already. And we're going to need titanium white, which I have sitting here. And paint. My white is kind of crappy, but we will do our best. And gold. Hold on. All right, white and gold paint pens. Okay. So let's get to town. All right, I'm going to do real quick because this paper is a little weird. It's not the normal paper. I'm going to throw just a little bit of gesso on top of this. Their paper, I don't know what it is, but it's a little different. So I'm going to the inside sheets are 8 by 11. So it'd be the inside sheets of the book would be this. Cut in half is 8 by 11. And then this and this. Okay, got it. Oh, am I doing it wrong? I shouldn't squeeze them from the middle. Sorry. Oh, Norma says hi. She's missing you. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Tell Norma I said hi back. She says she's just lurking. She's busy. I think we'll do half and half. I think we'll just use this whole piece and we'll do a heart in the middle. It'll make it a little bit harder, but what the heck. Let's just make a giant one. I'm just going to throw some gesso down because it's like a linen paper or whatever. I don't know what kind of paper this is in her book, but anyway, I'm just going to throw down some gesso so the paint doesn't soak into the paper. And we'll do a giant, this is bigger than 12 by 12, so we're going to improvise and do a great big heart. It should be fun and pretty easy. And just use, if you don't have these colors, just use the colors that you have that's close enough. Remember, all manufacturers' colors are slightly different. So one calls magenta could be different. And the magenta could be a little different at another brand. Now I'm gonna have to do is assemble that book, and if I get that book assembled, I'll show you guys. Alright, making messes, Eileen. Alright, dropping my paintbrush and spilling my thing. So I don't know what I missed. I guess the live class from Everything Art today. I think I missed it. I don't know what time that was, but I think I missed it. Did you go to it, Eileen? Two gets bent in the middle. Oh. You oh, we can download it? Okay, I'll have to download it. Oh, good, because that was today, but I was busy doing other stuff, and then I forgot about it. Okay. Oh, it's already like pre-recorded video. Okay. So I think what it is she's going to have a journaling class, and it's kind of like she's doing like Donna Downey, to where it's like, oh, let me raise this up. Like, it's a free class, but technically it's like the Donna Downey one, where she's trying to basically get you to buy the journaling class. And I was watching the video yesterday, Glinda, and she said it's not a step-by-step. It's more of a art journaling, spending, some time doing something and getting something down on paper every day, and don't feel guilty about it. And I don't know. I think it's more or less, I don't know, maybe like a meditating class, or I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Intuitive painting. She said it's not step by step, so I don't know if I'm going to sign up for that or not. So doesn't sound like a class that I would be interested in. Okay, 15 days of prompts. It's lifetime access. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see it, Joycey. I'm sorry. I thought you retracted it, but I didn't see what you put on there. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know how much the class is or anything, because I missed the video, but napkins are really, I was reading, this was not addressed to me, this is addressed to Debbie, but like napkins are really hard to glue down and not get wrinkly. I have a hard time getting napkins down and not tearing them. Like, I end up tearing them most of the time. Okay. Step 1. Now, you don't have to gesso your paper. I did it because this paper is exorbitant. So we're going to choose our pink, and it says to do wide brush, 3-inch, and 2 coats. And then we're going to go back with a smaller one. And we're going to be doing, she said, select the color of your choice. All right. So let's see. 3-inch brush. Okay. I don't know if I have 3-inch brushes in here. Let me look in the other room. I don't know. I don't keep those in here, I don't think. All right. Here's my, this is a, this is a 2-inch brush, not 3. Close enough. Okay. She looks like she used magenta and white, it looks like to me. Or did she use it? And then she used this on top of it. Let's go with this one. You can see where that crease could be from, probably from me putting gesso on weird, or it just got creased because it's sitting in the book. And she did hers much more neater than I am doing it. Looks like she really took her time and coated it well, and she used a wider brush. She used a 3-inch brush. That makes sense. If you have a bigger brush, you're going to have fewer brush strokes. So, and she said that you do this in 2 coats. I also have gesso, so it's also making it kind of weird. But it's going to look fine. She said he used 2 coats. Let's get this first coat on, and then we'll come back in, and then may I do a smoother job on the second coat. If not, we'll just have a distressed background. Okay. And also, she was working on a 12 by 12 canvas. If you have a 12 by 12 canvas and you want to do it, go for it. It's going on smoother on this page, maybe because my brush is more wet. No, this is a different book than we used last week, Devin. This one is Happy Abstracts. And that's who, Jessie something, Roulette. And we're going to make a big, just a big colorful heart canvas. Well, she does on a canvas. Just going to do a big heart with different color paints. And you could also journal when you're done. You could journal on it. You could doodle pen on it. You don't have, I think this is kind of a nice, in my opinion, this is a fun, you could leave it how it is when we finish, or it could be a jump start to adding more things to it. You also could probably collage it with paper and do the heart with paper scraps. All right, I'm going to dry this. We'll go and add one more layer on here. Thanks, Seven. She's so enjoying this flamingo pink. You know she is. She's loving every minute of it. It matches the outfit she's wearing today, too. You know, Eileen's sitting there, her pink dress with her cats, right? Don't hit it with your blow dryer. This book is huge. I have a hard time getting the whole thing on there. 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 So we can get this dry real quick. Maybe I should try this one new. I'm gonna try some of my new paint on it. Let me get that. I'm gonna try using. Maybe I'll try some Vicky Boot and Sparkle on it. Yee-hoo! Wouldn't that be pretty? Oh yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll add some Vicky Boot and Sparkle on top of this paint. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That's abysmal. Normal ways back to everyone. It's still really wet. Sorry about the drying time. Fast forward if you're watching the recording. I know this is the boring part of every stream is watching it dry, but there's no other choice. It's live. Got to dry it so we can move on. So is anyone doing anything tomorrow or Sunday or Monday for Memorial Day? Anything special? Going on trips, or I'm just gonna have my dad over tomorrow, have a cookout, and spend some time with my dad, my stepmom tomorrow is what I'm doing. My neighbors are having a pool party back there. 8 million kids in their pool. You got to be part of the. I'm not part of the in crowd in my neighborhood. My neighborhood is all young people with young kids. Whew, still sticky. Sorry, guys. It's still really sticky. If I don't get this dry, it's going to be a mess. Whew. It's so sticky. Wonder if because of the gesso? Super sticky. Of course, this paint is probably 1,000 years old, so I don't know. Or I did put it on really heavy, so that could be part of it's my fault too. I did put it on pretty thick. I used a lot of paint, which I know is really surprising to everyone here that knows me, because I never use too much product ever, ever. Oh, and this book is a good starter, and then you could always veer off and use it as a guideline and do your own thing, you know, or do exactly what's in the book. But it's kind of a nice little jumper off, fun start. Never, yep, never ever use too much product. Not me. Oh, still really sticky. Oh yeah, I picked this up today. So I could use this to put my matte medium in. Little like hot dog mustard thing. And it's got a little cap on it. So I think I'm going to use this to pour my golden matte medium in. And then I can put a cap on it and keep it dry. And I'm going to pour it in here and use the hot dog bottle for my matte medium. I found that today and I was like, oh, a matte medium bottle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am so frugal, just like Joycey. That's the truth. Not. This is pretty thick. I'm gonna be using this up, so it's old. This is probably thicker. I mean, it's supposed to be thicker. It is a heavy body paint, but this might be a little thicker because it's old. But hey, gotta use it up, right? At least I can say this is one tube of paint that didn't go to waste. So second coat's looking a little bit better. I got a few creases in there. Oh, I know what the creases are. Oh, it's the strings. I'm dumb. I think that's the string. I have some string art. The little burlap string got into it. Wow, I'm gonna actually use an entire tube of paint. You don't know how many acrylics that I have thrown away over the years. The non-frugal crafter. That should be my new name. Scrap Chick, the non-frugal crafter. I like it. Has a ring to it. I'm just saying. Art companies love me, right? She's going to use it all up and have to buy more. Okay, it's mostly covered, good enough. I'm going to dry it, and guess what? I actually emptied and used the entire paint tube. So, and it didn't get dried out. Over the years, I have thrown away so much craft paint that dries out. It's ridiculous. But I like buying it, and I buy it faster than I use it. It's not good. This sparkle is gonna look so good with this hot. This magenta. This is like magenta. Like this is some serious dark magenta going on here, man. This sparkle is gonna look so good. I showed you guys oh boy, I missed a couple edges. You know, I'm getting it on the other pages, but I don't care. I showed you guys this, I think it was last week, and this was my Tuesday morning last week haul. Been dying to use this stuff. This is like the perfect page. It's like glam and glam. We're going to have a Glamier's Heart page here. Just saying. Yeah. This is the opposite of the watercolor I did with Ian, right? I was so proud of my little art piece I made with Ian last week. I was so proud of myself. That cute little barn watercolor. He did such a good job teaching that class, and gave us. I really had fun with that. It was fun. I like all mediums, you know. Glammy tarts. Think we need some black leopard? I love all kinds of art, and I'll say that over and over. I love all kinds of art. I love all kinds of mediums. I love folk art. I love, I don't know, country, simple. I love, bam, playing this. Oh, actually, this will look really good on here. And we may use that. Look how good that will look. We may use this. So, I like it all. So if you follow me, my normal people who follow me know me, but if you're new, I do all kinds of different art. So mostly art journaling, but I love using all kinds of art mediums. So I'm just love using all kinds. They're all different. They all play together. They're all different. They're all fun. Ugh, taking forever to dry. I'm sorry. After this, we'll be doing as many dark layers. It's going to be lighter layers, I think. Except for the heart. I don't know how I'm going to cover the heart with this color piece. That should be interesting. Probably should have done, instead of doing the way she did, I probably should have left my heart white and just went around it and filled it in, and I would have a lot less paint and a lot less hassle. I just realized the kind of steps that she's doing, and I could have skipped that step. So I am going to skip ahead. I'm not going to do the dots all over and then draw the heart. I'm going to draw the heart and then not do the darts in between. So what I'm going to do, since my paint's really heavy anyway, and it's still tacky, I'm going to kind of do that's actually almost dry. Okay. I'm going to sketch out my heart here. Let's do great big. See if we can get this in here. See if we can, how even I can make this heart. Okay. Now, if you're actually, what we should have paid attention to the steps I actually should have done is drawing the heart, painted around the heart, pink, and then went in and did that. So now I got to put another layer of paint over this turquoise. I don't know why in that book it has it that way, because it'd be much easier to do it the other way. I don't know. Okay, so let's get the turquoise down drying, and then we'll go with our sparkle. Oh, good night, Dorothy. 1:30 in the morning. Okie dokie. Good night. Woo-wee. All right. I would say winners and losers in the projects that we do. I'd say not everything is triumphant, but not everything's well. We do a lot of experimenting too. Miss Eileen has us doing all kinds of crazy crap all the time. I'm going to blame it all on her. Just because I can and it's fun. My heart keeps getting bigger and bigger as I try to fix it. Gets bigger and bigger. Okay. Then that's pretty good. There's my heart, and we're going to be going over top of this with some other colors. And we're gonna let this is drying. I'm gonna throw on my. I'm not talking to you, Alexa. She thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to her, but she seems to think I am. Okay. That looks like. Oh, damn it, internet. Okay. Hopefully my recording is okay. Hey, we could throw some alcohol inks on it too when we're done. We could throw some splashes since everybody keeps talking about my alcohol ink style. We get done. We could do some alcohol ink splashes. What do you think? Okay. Now I have a little bit of a messy heart, but we're not going to worry about it because I think we're going in more paint. It looks like we're going in with more paint anyway on top of it, so it's good enough. All right. So she used a white small brush to make lines. Let's see. I'm going to show you the book so you can see where we're at. Right? Circles. I know. Sorry. So we're supposed to do the lines and then the heart. Did the heart and now did, yeah, her heart's a little smaller. I have a big heart. I can't help it. Yeah, this side's skinnier, this side's fatter. I have a big heart, a big uneven heart. Okay. Let's see how this is going to go on. I probably should do stencil. Hold on. Picking some of the paint off because the paint's not dry. I might use a stencil instead. Let's see. Let's do a little heart. We'll do this. All right, let's do our sparkle stuff instead of doing these little dots around it. Oh, guys, killing me. You're killing me. All right, let's just throw some of these around it. So Debbie's last day of school is today, so she'll be doing a lot more. She'll probably be doing a lot more streaming now. So you guys, I have some more streamers for the time being. is going to glow in the dark. Whoops. And get a little bit on there. Woo! This going to be like blinding sparkle. His stuff is awesome. I'm just telling you. And then throwing it on top of this pink. Man. This is going to glow in the dark. I love it. Look how much Dad's texture, sparkle. Oh, this is fun stuff. I like it. Wish they would have had more than one jar. I went back. I didn't see, like, they didn't add any more to it. I would have bought it. So I was planning on buying more if they got more in, but they didn't. I wish I would have known how awesome this stuff was. I bought it anyway and not waited till Tuesday mornings. But, man, this is awesome. Oh, so much sparkle, people. Sparkle. Woo-hoo. Holy Xanadu. Is everyone going to sing along with me? Xanadu, Xanadu. It's Xanadu. If you want a Xanadu, go Google, what is her name from Greece? Who sings that? Where's my little notebook? Olivia Newton-John. That's it. Go Google Xanadu and Olivia Newton-John. It was an awesome movie umpteen years ago. It was like a roller skating movie. They were roller skating, and oh, I love to roller skate. I was just drawing and throw some of this on that's on my stencil and sponge. I'm gonna put it in my little book. I don't waste it. Put it in my little book. Because my sponge is still wet and there's still stuff on the stencil, and get to be some sparkle. We took you back to 1970s, man. Just saying. It's all Devin's fault. She's the one that got me started. Xanadu. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know. I can't, what I don't know is how, when, I know in 1979 is when Grease came out, the original Grease. Xanadu came out before, way before that. I got sparkly chicken too. All right, or duck. While we're waiting for this to dry, I'm just using it up in my mini little book from Staples that Kathy got us all started on. I'm just throwing some sparkle, and that's what I've been doing with this book. Is I've been taking little scraps of paper, scraps of look, I got fuzz stuck to me from the book. Just little scraps of stuff, and just put them in my book. And it's a no stress little mini book. Do what you want. Okay, let me set this aside. I got I got fuzzy stuck to my hand from the book. Okay. I'm going to do next. I'm not going to worry about this because we're going to totally coat this with more paint. It's going to have 15 layers of paint on the time it's done. So Okay, so I don't need to worry about covering that up. Okay, so technically it would have been the dashes, then the heart. So we're up to that step. So the next step is we're going to make little brush strokes and use all the colors all the way around. So we're going to go lighter to darker. And then we're going to go in with, at the end, we're going to go in and do some gold doodles on top. All right, light to dark. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like you start with light pink, but makes sense. That is the lightest. Let me get a little, let me just have to put my paint on. Let's see. Hold on. I got a mess. We're making books earlier. We were making our pretend book. All right. And I get a little smaller paintbrush, I think, a little skinnier one. And I'm going to get, my water's pretty bad, so I get some new water. So we changing colors. Okay, who here? She played Danny Moore in oh, Hold It Up. Yes. She played, that's right. Well, she's good. She played Danny Moore in the movie. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. Isn't this awesome? It almost looks like pieces, like a mica, or glass. Like this is just really, I think it's just really big glitter mixed in, but I mean, it's just fabulous. I don't know why it's looking red at certain angles, but this is really bright pink. I mean, depending when this, I can't wait to see how this looks when this dries. So pretty. Sparkle, sparkle. All right. Light to dark. Ah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Don't drop it on your book. I'm going to keep this clean in the background. Don't do what I just did. It dripped out of the bottle. Okay. She said to use light pink, fuchsia. What color is this? This is a touch of pink. Oh, I left my water in there. Washed my hands, got new water, and left the jar sitting. That sounds like something I would do. All right. So she looks like she just starts going around the edges, so. So all the way around, kind of sporadic. Okay, so it's kind of like on the outside and then working inside. There's no, you have to do it a certain way. Just, and you do want to make it into a heart shape per se, but it's supposed to be abstract. Okay. Next color. Next color is, let's go with the light blue. I'll show you the book real quick. I would leave it out, but my book takes up like the entire thing. So I can't leave it laying there because my book eats up so much space. Of course, I love turquoise, so I'm loving the light turquoise and the dark turquoise. That's right up my alley. This is a much thicker, heavy body paint. All right, now some green. This is like she said, lime green. Yeah, no, this is not that illusion. This is the Dina Wakley journal with all the funky burlap and muslin and stuff. This is a giant Dina Wakley journal. Oh, I like the green. That looks good with the fuchsia. Gives it that pop. Find out how she's doing the inside, more or less like, you go in some of this. Hold on. Looking at how she's working on the middle. She's almost doing a, I was trying to figure out the middle is going to be the hard part, especially since I'm working on a crease. I'm making it more difficult than it needs to be. I'm going to go over some other colors, but I'm trying to get this middle part done. And then we'll build out. So I feel like this is the part that is weird. I'll show you what she's doing. So in the middle, that's how the middle of hers looks. Okay, onwards. So the next color, let's go with orange. This is dark. She had a dark orange. I don't know how it's going to look with maroon. I don't know. I think that's going to look terrible. I don't like that. It's all preference, I guess. I just don't think that's going to look good. Let me find, I would prefer a different orange. I would prefer a brighter orange. I'm going to go with this one because this is a very bright page, but I'm going to go with this one. I don't like that red orange. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to look good. A book crack. Yeah, book crack. That's it. Yeah, I like the orange, but she had us using a darker, which does look good with this, but I think it looks really bad with this fuchsia, like that, even though it's on the turquoise. Oh, that's really see-through. Maybe I could throw in both. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. You always cover it up if we hate it. We'll cover it up with the orange she had. She had a red orange, but I wasn't loving it. Of course, I can use it over top of some of the other colors, which is kind of cool. It's kind of opaque, like you can, or is that the right word? You can see through it. So I'm able to kind of throw it over top of the light pink and some of the others. So like a hooked rug. Well, you've seen it all. I've seen Xanadu to you, and we're making a hooked rug, apparently. We've done it all today. We're we're back in 1970. We are making hooked rugs. I know we've all, probably a lot of us have tried made the pot holders with the weaving the little rubber band things. I did that as a kid. Was anyone singing along with me? I don't think anyone was singing along. Just saying. Joycey, were you singing along? Who's the singer? Jamie, were you singing Xanadu with me? I used to love Olivia Newton-John. I used to have the 45s people. And for the young people, like, what was that? A little record. So And one of the ones I used to like, I think this is more 80s, was her song was Let's Get Physical. And she had the big poofy hair and the one piece like Jane Fonda workout outfit in the video. And I think that one, I kind of think was she was in a movie with John Travolta and in the 80s. I remember that too. That was really good. I think she was in a movie, John Travolta, besides Grease. I thought there was another one. Making pot holders. I did do that. I loved making pot holders as a kid. Like pot holders was so much fun, and obviously did the Play-Doh. I did the coloring books, and my favorite was Holly Hobby coloring books. I love those. I did paint by numbers as a kid. I used to try. I went back into the pink like a dummy. I think I tried quilting as a kid. Realized that, of course, not having a sewing machine. What else have I tried as a kid? And I say Play-Doh was fun. Oh, chalk. I love to chalk art outside. Loved doing chalk art outside. That's something like a husband. I was telling him like the grandma was watching the little kids behind us, and she took them outside. It was playing bubbles with them, and I was like, oh, I've been saying that since I lived there. I'm like, I don't see anyone doing the stuff that I did with my kids, and I did as a kid, like doing bubbles, and chalk, and I taught my kids to play Simon Says, and how to do hopscotch, all the games that I played as a kid. I played with my kids, and I remember even then, the little neighbor kids that would come up and never heard of these games, and I'm like, how would you not hear of these games? Yeah, and she was the grandma, and that's like, I was like, hey, she's doing bubbles. I'm like, yeah, the grandma's doing bubbles. I said normal outdoor. This little girl can't be but like one and a half. I mean, she's really little, and I could tell she never like seen bubbles before. And I never see her mom do it. Not just, I'm not saying she's a bad mom. I'm just saying it's more like, I don't know, things they're just different what they used to be. I guess is what I'm saying. I did all the flashlight tag. I taught them how we used to play that because it was like 1,000 degrees in our house because we didn't have air conditioning growing up. So we would play flashlight tag outside to keep from suffocating in the house so we could stay out late and play at night when it was too dang hot during the day. And I taught my kids all that, all the little old school things. They had big wheels and roller skates. I don't see any kids in the neighborhood on like, I don't see any of them doing big wheels or nothing. And I'm just like, not even big wheels. My kids love their big wheels. I just don't see that. I guess I saw some at Costco the other day. My kids love their big wheels. It was safe. Big wheels were fun because you didn't have to worry about them falling off. Like a bike, you got to worry about your kids falling off. Oh yeah, red light, green light. That's it, Shelly. Isn't that fun? Red light, green light, and they have to freeze whatever position they're in. Exactly. That's the other game. Red light, green light. Yep. Oh man, John Cougar. Tom and I went to so many we went to John Cougar concerts when we were dating and I was in high school. Oh, loved it. So yeah. Red Rover, yep. I mean, exactly. It was so we had no air conditioning. So like it is like 11 o'clock. I mean, it was safer, I guess, then. Times were different. Like we could play outside at night and it would be safe. It'd be a big bunch of us, you know what I mean? I mean, it was just like it was cool outside, and then you could, it was fun. And then like John Cougar Mellencamp, oh my God, fellow Hoosier, right, from Indiana, my favorite '80s singer. I did a lip sync when I was in high school. I dressed up like him, dressed up like a guy, and did that. Small town. And I saw it's one of the news channels interviewed John Mellencamp, and you know he's an artist and he paints. I saw that, and he has a studio. I'm trying to think if it was New York, or he dates that cute curly blonde now. Oh, I can't think of her name. Shoot. She's all right. She's older too, but she was so damn cute when she was young. And he was showing his art. He kind of paints kind of darkish art. Yeah, he's an artist and he paints now. And I think he was doing a tour again. Oh, my favorite '80s guy. Me, Tom, and I, we went and saw his concerts together in high school. It was so much fun. He was so handsome. Means we're dating a younger guy. What? You seen him? Oh my God, he has a book? He has an art book? Are you kidding me? Meg Ryan. That's who he's dating. He's dating Meg Ryan. And he said that Best Buy rock and roll. Oh my God, I need to own this book. I so need to own John Mellencamp as an art book. I need to own this book. I have to get it. I gotta find it. Oh, and she does look bad. She used to be the cutest. Like she was so cute when she was young, and yeah, she looks really bad now. He talked about him having issues, some sort of, I can't remember, some sort of issues when he was young, and he said art helped him hone in on some of his issues he had. They took medicine for, I can't remember what it was, and he was saying that art helped him with whatever he has. I can't remember what issue he has. He said he was diagnosed with it when he was young, and singing and performing and doing art helped him deal with it. But I can't remember what it was. But yeah, she is he said he has a separate studio just for painting, because he said her apartment is so neat and pristine, and he said so like pretty and white and basically sparkly. He says, I just can't paint there. And he said, I need some place where I can just paint and be messy, and I don't have to worry about messing up her stuff. So he has a studio close to her apartment, so that way he doesn't mess up her place, which I thought was interesting. I got to own his art, but I didn't even know he did art until that interview I saw with him. His daughter was on RHW of Beverly Hill. I don't think I've ever heard that, and I didn't know he had a daughter. Jamie. Okay, Julie, you saw that? Like an older guy interviewed him, and he was talking about like his music, like he didn't want to be like the others and just like make the music that he said his kids listen to all the current music, but he said he likes to make his own music and not follow what's in style and have his own style of music, and he doesn't follow the pop culture trends or whatever. He has a daughter and a son. his daughter was on Real Housewives. How did I not know this? I've basically been living under a rock. Yeah, Eileen. Eileen said she wouldn't know him if she fell over top of him. She wouldn't know. You ever heard of Jack and Diane? Like one of his huge hits? Little ditty about Jack and Diane. You ever heard of Jack and Diane? That was huge. Small Town. ROCK in the USA. He had some older hits. I used to like all his. I liked even his original albums before he became famous. I even liked them. I used to have, well, it gives my age away too, but I used to have all the record albums. Now I have them on my iTunes. But I had the actual albums and the 45s. Yeah, Little Pink Houses. Oh, love Pink Houses. Two American kids doing the best they can. Oh, love John Mellencamp. Wish I could play music. I'd love to play some John Mellencamp while we're sitting here, and I know I would get banned off YouTube if I did. So I could play for Eileen. He is like, he was so, and Hurt So Good. I like that song. He's so, he was hunky, dark curly hair. Hunky. And now I know he was a painter too. I was like, I did not know that till that interview. I did not know that he was like, how did I not know this? Yeah, Midwestern guy. Yeah, I think, yeah. And huge here since the 80s, since the Indiana boy. That makes sense. Right? Still all dancing to that song. Hurt So Good. Oh, it's a great song. Oh, and that's when they had music videos and you could, and he had, his motorcycle and I also like his acoustic versions. He also does, I'm going to dry this because we're going to do some marks with some markers on top. So I also like the acoustic versions too, like of his songs. Because he plays the guitar really well. He can his acoustic versions are really nice with just his guitar. Oh no. Is the high acoustic sound gone? No audio? Oh my god. Um hey Tom. I lost sound on my computer during my stream. Do you have any idea what would make my sound quit working on YouTube? They're telling me they can barely hear me. Oh, okay. And there's squeaks. Oh Lord, she said.
One, two, three. Oh, I think that's the.
Okay, you get mess.
Um. squealing sound. Check connections, Tom. That's what I'm thinking too.
You can't hear you. I left the room. You have to type it in if you want to say something to him. Start over. Okay, maybe I'll do Tom.
Yeah, I think that's what I would
Okay.
do is
Okay.
bounce it. Be right back.
That's weird. Why that's going to be on the recording?